Good morning, everybody. I hope you're doing good. I wanted to elaborate on my trades from the last week. As always, in this case, I only placed one single trade in the last week, and it was a loss, sadly. The crypto market overall has been a bit slower and a bit more difficult from the entry perspective for me personally. So I like to watch other markets too, and I trade Forex too. So I really like, for example, to trade euro dollar. And here I entered a trade on USDJPY. And contextually speaking, we are within a higher time frame distribution, and here I was really trading a decisional point I saw, because this on the higher time frame is supply too. We were within a higher time frame supply, and if we have such a big inefficiency in the market, we tend to fill it, but we usually don't fill it all till here. So I saw the opportunity after this move up here, and this was multiple days, so from the 6th to the 13th of May, and we had lower time frame, or it's not even lower time frame, it's on a 1 hour structure supply where we rejected from heavily, as you can see, mitigated some demand on the way, and then we formed this ranging formation here. It was a pretty low time frame range, but that doesn't even matter, because I usually, if I trade Forex, it's nearly always ranges like this that are under 1 day, maximum 1 day. I don't like to trade a high time frame Forex pairs, because they tend to move a bit slower, even if, this price action here does not look slow, but I in Forex I really like to scalp and enter the trade and be done. So we can see our 1, we can see our 2, we can see our 3. We had a nice curvature of liquidity here straight into our 3rd tab, and so you can see we had our 3rd tab, and we had a nice point of interest here. If you take a look, it was a 2-minute OBIF exactly at tab 3 and nothing more. So I was looking at this price action, and here I am usually sleeping around this price action. And what often happens is that you get the Asia move, in this case the purple color, you get the Asia move, and it tends to be that this Asia liquidity here is like a magnet for the London liquidity. So what usually happens, and I have some data on it, but only on Euro USD. I did not backtest this on USDJPY. But usually you get when you get a model exactly on your London Open, often this happens, and then we move up or we continue the price action further. Okay. So what happened here? We had our 2-minute OBIF. I was looking at this price action here, and what I really liked is that we had demand here, and we had a bit more of an aggressive move pre-London. So this is typical for session openings, that we front run the sessions opened, and you can see around 9, actually exactly here, London opens, and we got an aggressive move up, creating demand. And here it was, I think it was the 2-minute market structure. Yeah. So we got our aggressive move up, 2 candles down, 2 up, taking out this high once more for a model 1 in this case, creating supply in the process and breaking structure here. And what I did, I saw this aggressive candle down, and often when you get such an aggressive candle, you get some sort of a retest, and this was just what had to happen for me to enter this trade. So let me elaborate on this. If I would have entered on this candle closure here, it would be a 2.66 RR. It would be okay. And in Forex, I do trade these risk-reward ratios because I tend to hit TP like in several hours. But in this case, I really don't want to enter this low in the range, and I waited for some sort of a retest. We got the retest, and I entered right around here for I had like a 3 point something. Or I wanted to have a 3.9 something. And you can see we had the push down, and we did not took out these lows here and went higher and disrespecting this supply. It happens, it's okay, it's a part of the system that you enter and get stopped out. Usually I have like a 80% win rate on these setups over the long run, or I have to say, like, I backtested many trades here, as you can see. I backtested all these, every single candle, and I have a pretty high win rate on these setups, and even the highest win rate setups fail, so that's okay. What I really disliked, and I entered only with a 0.5% risk here. I don't trade Forex with a whole percent because I'm not that used to trade Forex. I usually only trade crypto. And now comes the thing. I entered this trade here, and let me show you. I entered this trade right here. Let me make it clean. So I entered this trade. This is my interface, and you can see we have like 3 million volume on the 24-hour volume chart here. And I entered and I got filled. I entered on the retest, so it would be right around here. But the order book was so thin, I think, I don't know what happened. I got filled down here. So this would be the equivalent. I got filled here. Actually, like, it was not even a 1.5 RR anymore. And you can see the volume spike. This was actually me shorting here. As you can see, this was exactly me shorting here. And this was so bad. I only wanted to risk 0.5%, and I end up losing a whole percent here when I got stopped out. And I never had it that bad, But I learned the hard way that actually BingX, well, Euro USD is fine, but it seems like dollar JPY does not work because the order book is too thin. So I wanted to be transparent here with you guys too. So I end up not losing 1%, not 0.5%, I end up losing a whole percent due to a very thin order book, or I don't know if my position size is too high to trade Forex on BingX. But yeah, I got filled like here and lost a whole percent. So I know for future trades, I can't even trade a 0.5% on this type of a stop loss. So there are two possibilities. I don't trade this pair anymore on BingX, or I enter with less size, but then it doesn't make sense for me to trade at all. So I think I won't trade this pair anymore on BingX. I maybe will sign up on a broker that actually is focused on Forex, where I can trade these pairs. But yeah, this was the story. 1% loss for the last week. It's okay. And I hope that crypto will do something. But it seems like we are rejecting, but I will record a market update in 1 or 2 days. So yeah, stay sharp, stay grateful, and keep grinding.